All right, hello. Oh,
I'm
Jesus.
already here screaming his name, so fuck all of you guys. Hi, Ethan. So Ethan's
Why?
with me. So
Why?
last week,
Why did you
Hudson,
scream?
Hudson had a little bit of a hiccup.
More like
in
a
case you're
fuck up.
wondering.
Yeah, there's a reason why. We didn't forget to post anything. It was just we recorded 2 episodes back to back. And Hudson, even though we had just recorded an episode and discussed doing another one, didn't record his fucking side of the conversation. So we have a nice audio file of me talking to a ghost.
So anyways, I tried to make, I tried to go along with Ethan and try to guess what I talked about, but it didn't go so hot. So
Did you actually try and do this?
This is not for, even for the show. I tried. Because I remembered, a
Really?
lot of what we talked about. Not all of it, but enough where I was like, I feel like I could put a show together.
Like you could deduct what it was, even though there's probably, some random weird, not silences, because technically you would be talking, but when I'm just kind of agreeing, so it doesn't sound just like you talking the whole time. I'm like, yeah. Oh, really?
Well, that was what...
Continue.
That's what became difficult. You would laugh, and I was like, oh, fuck, I said something funny there last time. And I was like, joke.
Just couldn't recapture the magic.
Nope, it was a one-time only event, and that was the second time with us trying to record a certain topic. So I think it's a topic we'll let die for now and come back to it.
Which topic? What?
The questions one. But we'll come back to it at a later date. But anyways.
Yeah. Anyways, so yep. Me and Hudson have been.
We've been busy again, but I've also tried to release other stuff. It wasn't gonna work. It will work in the future, but I just gotta do way more work than I thought I was going to be able to do in a matter of. I forgot when I texted you, but I'm pretty sure it was early in the week. But I was busy.
Well, about the
audio
show that we recorded.
Well, no, there's other stuff too. I was gonna make a mashup show, which I'm still probably gonna do in case there is an incident like this happening again. But I don't foresee that happening for a while.
So in our original session, we recorded 4 episodes. We've only released 3 of them because we think the 4th one. Well, I haven't heard it since, but I remember it not being that good, and just I remember it as being subpar, and we were just kind of rambling on, still trying to find our
footing.
Yeah.
The beginning is strong, and that's the only thing I was gonna use.
All right, you should still send that to me though.
I need to. Well, yeah, no, I'm gonna tinker it up real good though, because there's still some minor pops and glitches, which will be fine. But
I feel bad because there's some stuff we talked about inside that episode that got deleted that I just don't feel like talking about now. We had forgot to talk about Logan inside the episode that did air, and I just don't feel like reviewing it now.
I mean, I'll tell you. I mean, basically, in a nutshell, it's the best X-Men movie to come out probably ever.
It's great.
It's
great.
It's good.
Hugh Jackman
just
is
see
good in it. Just see it. Okay, and that's our few second review.
I think the next thing, we'll do this at a later date because you need to see the movie. But I still do want to have a full Power Rangers review.
Yeah, you've said that.
We need to do that. Did we talk about Fantastic Four in the last one, or is that me and Steph?
We did, actually.
All right, well...
No, we did.
I'll mention, once again, don't watch it. The Nostalgia Critic actually just did a review on it, which made me be like, fuck. Kind of wish we didn't lose that conversation. But once again, that might be one we'll circle back to at a way later date. Like I said... Oh, no! We didn't talk about it because we were going to do a comment at whatever. I'm going to edit most of this out because this is us just remembering shit. There's certain stuff which was not good for a show, but fuck it.
I love how I was like, we're not going to do the Logan review. We're not going to talk about anything. I was talking about that I didn't want to talk about anything we talked about in the last one.
I just took over.
And so far it's just been us being like, hey, didn't we talk about this? Yeah, we did. Did we do this?
We did. No, but a side note so that way I can remember when editing. We need to watch that movie together. And then we can talk about it. But anyways, all right, get back in. I have topics. If you have topics, we can go long. I don't care.
I do.
All right, cool.
Alrighty. So, we talked a little bit about this inside the last episode, but my performance of The Sound of Music is coming up this weekend.
Oh, hot damn.
It's going to be a very busy week for me.
When this is up, his first show will have already happened. He will already perform his first show.
Oh, yeah, actually. This is coming out on the Friday.
This is coming out on Friday.
Oh, my God, yeah. So, hopefully that'll go well. I think it will.
I think it will.
I'm surrounded by a very talented cast.
I've heard great things.
And I've been spending most of the nights inside Boston, so I haven't really been home much.
Ooh, sexy nights inside Boston. I mean, you did
Oh,
you
yeah,
did
man,
try
you know.
to text me something that didn't go anywhere, but that was weird.
Which one was it?
The
What did I text you?
Tiff.
Oh. Good. Yeah, we have a friend Tiff. And,
Hi, Tiff, if you're listening. If not, fuck you.
She probably doesn't.
Fuck you, Tiff.
Do our friends even listen to this?
Who
We
gives
have,
a fuck?
10 of you. Yeah, who cares? But,
People listen.
Yeah. Yeah, we have a friend Tiff, and she, I mean, I'd say that, her and Hudson should get together, but...
All right. So, a little backstory. When I was still at Fisher, for some reason, when I became friends, better yet, because I think Ricky had already been friends with Nessie and Tiff. I became friends, and I don't know how it started. I feel like I must have either been really on my game with like jokes and shit, or maybe Tiff actually did have a crush on me at a certain point. But like whenever I would like talk or like roast Ricky or like just like roast people as we were known to do with the fucking table and shit, like she'd always, her face would get like red and like giggle, which also which I'm probably saying when I get heated I get a lot more funny. Just because,
or maybe she just has selective rosacea.
True, she could, maybe
You know what rosacea is, right?
I know a little. You got to inform me.
It's just basically when your face is red all the time.
Her face is kind of red all the time though, but like a different shade, I guess.
Oh shit!
She's always high.
Taking shots.
But no. So I don't know how that. But like Ricky one time was like, she's like, you always laugh when Hudson talk. Like, oh shit. I was like, oh, okay, like that's cool, whatever. And then, like, they started this whole campaign to try to get us to, for lack of a better term, fuck. And,
for lack of a better term, uses the most blunt thing ever to describe that act.
Make love. Making love is for, like, someone you've been dating and shit. Fucking is, like, cool.
Feel like making.
I don't know why. I keep thinking of the Louis C.K. bit. I don't know if you think of this one. I forget what special it was. It probably was his 2011 one, which I think was hilarious, where he talks about bad company, and he's like, something, 1, 2, 3, it's all part of my fantasy. I don't know why. I think about that.
I forget. Have you
40 times.
Have you watched Louis?
Yeah. Oh wait. Yeah. The whole. Yeah. I haven't. I'm not caught
you know
up.
those episodes. You know those episodes where it's like there's a few. It's kind of like a story arc with him as a kid. So
okay. We're in my wheelhouse. Those were my favorite episodes of all time. I tweeted what I used to tweet. I tweeted about that, and like it was good responses. And everyone I've talked to about Louis, like that's a definition of how like a TV show can be episodic, but at the same time cannot be episodic, and so gracefully transition between the two. I think it was perfect.
Just because the actor who played him as a kid is in the Netflix original series 13 Reasons Why. I have decided to try and watch that show.
I've heard good things.
I'm trying to reserve judgment before. I don't think it's bad by any means, but like there's a few things about it. Like, how much do you know about the show?
I think I saw that first trailer when it came out. Besides that, I mean, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but doesn't like these two people are dating, but then like the girl kills herself or runs away or something, and she leaves tapes to find her?
It's like basically, I think the kid you're thinking of, he has like kind of like a crush on her, and they were like kind of friends. Like, I don't know.
Yeah. Well, the main character, I believe,
she kills herself and leaves tapes to all the people who like did her wrong, or I would like to say.
Okay.
And then it's like, I'm trying the best way to describe this simply.
Yeah.
And like, I don't know. It's just like, I think it's just like a little too goofy or cartoonish at times for me to take seriously, especially for like a serious topic. The acting in it is good, at least for the most part, though some of the dialogue is kind of ridiculous. Like, one of the lines is, "I'll kill you dead," and they point out that it's a stupid line. But I'm like, okay, you could have just excluded it instead of being meta about it.
I feel like that's teenagers, though, in today's world a little bit. Or, I mean, because I remember saying dumb... Like, one time I said, let's not make sure they don't make it. Like, not even thinking... I was thinking, you know how midway through a sentence you want to change it, but it's too late?
Yeah.
That's what happened.
I
I was
gotcha.
like, let's not make sure they win, or that, which even that's a horrible sentence as is, but like my point would have come across. But like I feel like that's, I'll give that an okay, because I've heard a lot dumber dialogue, I guess, in my time.
True. There's just some weird dialogue in it sometimes, but it's like, I won't act like I'm not invested in the show.
Okay.
Like, I won't, like, I'm curious to find out what happens. But at the same time, it's just like the whole concept of someone, like, weirdly planning this out, like, their own suicide and, like, using cassette tapes and planning things and, like, they follow things on a map. It's just like, I don't get it, and nowhere, and I haven't finished the series yet. I'm on, like, episode 7 or something, so I won't judge anything, but, like, the girl, like, she's not stupid. I don't know if she's considered smart, but nowhere have I ever gotten a vibe that she would make this elaborate plot during all of this.
Okay, so it seems out of her character then.
It seems extremely out of character, and the thing is that's, like, the whole reason for this show happening. It's like what it revolves around, and it just seems incredibly out of character for Hannah Baker, the main the girl who kills herself. Which, by the way, I can't think of the actress who plays her, but she does a very good job.
Nice.
Like I said, like I can't think of any of the kids who does a bad job acting. Like I can't remember any of their names besides knowing that one of them plays Louis and the main guy played the main character in Goosebumps, which
I still haven't seen Goosebumps. I've heard,
honestly,
weirdly, it's not good. It's not bad.
It was not that bad. Like, I was shocked that I was actually kind of laughing. Like, I thought it was just going to be full of cringe humor, and as far as I can remember, there was some, but it actually it wasn't that bad. Goosebumps was an okay movie.
All right, that's what the general consensus I've heard about Goosebumps is that, do you like it? You go into it like knowing like, all right, it's a fucking Goosebumps movie. Like, I'm not gonna be fucking blown away and cry, but at the same time, like, you're expecting it to be not expecting it to be shit, but like being like, all right, it's a Jack Black movie for kids. Like,
do you know Hayden Christensen was in an episode of Goosebumps?
Hayden Christensen.
Yeah, Anakin Skywalker.
Oh shit, little boy Annie.
Yeah, well, not little boy Annie, like big boy Annie.
Whatever, fucking teenage bitch Annie. Whatever one.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you meant the kid who was legit little Annie.
Oh, no.
Hayden.
I just meant because they don't call, because doesn't he go back to bringing it back to fucking Saboba, but doesn't he go back?
Yeah.
Doesn't he go back to like where his mom is or some shit, and they're like little Annie. And he's a grown boy. Maybe
Saboba's like, hey, I sold your parents.
All right, stop with the fucking Saboba. But anyways, that's what I refer to him. I did not know that.
Yeah, I was over the summer. I was actually up on the phone with Nessa.
Nice.
And I was watching Goosebumps, and I was like, hey, this kid's not acting too bad. I was like, I wonder who it is. And I looked it up, and it was in one of the Night of the Living Dummy episodes with Slappy the Dummy.
Oh,
it was fucking Hayden Christensen, and I was like, no way.
That show still, like, is mildly creepy to me.
It's got its moments. I won't act like...
I'm not
going to act like I was scared, but...
Yeah. There are some, I guess, that are, like, scarier to me than others.
For something that's intentionally B-movie-esque.
Yeah.
B-movie as in under, like, less than quality, not the fucking stupid animated movie.
Every time you say the word B, this podcast will get
just
faster.
Stop.
Why not? I love dead
Okay,
memes.
Hudson, so...
Anyways, what I was talking about next time... fuck. I love dead memes. Anyways, but yeah.
I'm actually kind of curious because he acted... Like, I haven't seen Hayden Christensen anything besides Star Wars and Goosebumps, but I've always kind of wondered, like, if... Because I know a lot of people give him shit for being a bad actor in the Star Wars movies, which he kind of is, but whether that was, like, a director choice...
That's what I wonder.
Because, like, as a kid, and there's a huge age gap in this, but he wasn't acting that bad inside the Goosebumps episode, like, as a decently little kid.
Yeah.
I've yet to see him in anything other than Star Wars as an adult, but I tend to have seen, like...
Didn't he quit acting?
I don't know.
I thought after those movies he was like, nah, fuck it, I'm done.
Yeah, so I don't know if that was just like a directorial kind of choice or if the director was poor maybe he was like, I can do it
Isn't
better.
It George, all three of those?
Yeah.
See, that's where I guess my problem lies, because American Graffiti is all right. It's not a great movie. It's all right.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you look at Star Wars 4, I think A New Hope, like there's moments in there that are very inconsistent, but also it feels like a director choice. Like Princess Leia being British, but then not being British.
Yeah, like, I don't know. I mean, George Lucas has created a magical universe.
Oh, I doubt
can't exactly say he's a great director.
See, that's the thing. Like, his imagination and everything is wonderful. He knows what he's doing. He knows where he wants the world to go, which is fine. However, as a director and writer of dialogue, weak. A little weak. Yeah. I will give you 3 has some of the best lines and some of the best action in the whole thing.
Oh, yeah, no, 3's got some sick lightsaber battles.
But overall, sorry, George. American Graffiti, I will say, was probably your best directorial work.
Yeah.
But
were we talking about The Sound of Music at one point?
Probably. I don't know.
Who gives a shit? I don't have anything else to say about that. You had some questions today, though. You said there was a few things you wanted to talk about.
Oh, yeah, there's a few things. So, I guess I don't know how to lead into this smoothly. So I'll just lead into it fucking like a train wreck. So last night, as I think we talked about on one of these podcasts, I had my annual viewing of Speed Racer. Because, fuck it, it was on HBO, and it's that free weekend of HBO. So I fucking recorded it and watched it. And
all right.
Not only did I find myself, I'm kind of ashamed to admit this, getting emotional at Speed Racer, but thinking to myself, it's not that bad of a movie. But
I need to watch it, I guess. I don't know. I don't have any interest.
It's 2 hours and 20 minutes. I wouldn't.
That's not worth it.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm not going to recommend that you watch it.
I'm not a fan of Speed Racer. Yeah, like, I'm not even a fan of Speed Racer, so I don't want to.
I was as a kid. That's kind of why, like,
if me and you were hanging out and you were like, hey, let's watch Speed Racer.
Well, that's a different.
Yeah, it's a different thing, but I'm not going to watch it on my own time. Shit, I haven't even watched the first 2 episodes of Better Call Saul yet.
I haven't watched any of that show at all. But anyways, so the question I had while watching it, because thinking, I'm like, this isn't that bad. And then thinking of an album, which I might do on a radio show. I don't think I can because it swears, but I might. Logistically, I'll figure something out. But Nightbeds. I don't know if you know this artist. He came on the scene 2013, I believe. Well, 2012, with his single Ramona off his upcoming album Country Sleep. That album is gorgeous. It's kind of Americana. I'd best describe it as Edwin Sharp meets Bon Iver. I think it's Bon Iver.
I thought it was Bon Iver because it means good winter in French.
It could be. I have no. I don't like.
It is Bon Iver.
Yeah. So you're right. I can't pronounce shit. I called Skrillex Skillrex for the longest time. I don't know why.
And you called Dead Mouse Deadma 5.
I didn't do that. I just was like, why the fuck is there a 5 in that fucking mouse? I'm like, that's not clever.
I like calling him Deadma 5. I think I used to call him Dead Mouse, but now I just say Deadma 5.
Yeah. But anyways, his second album, Ivy Wild, has been widely regarded as one of the worst follow-up albums to come from a wildly promising act. Because he
just couldn't do the sophomore album.
No. He abandons the Americana shit and all the folky and Edwin Sharp and
We Speak No Americano, like that sweet song.
I was gonna say he takes a step into that world, but he kind of does. But hey, best example, how do you say it again? Bon Iver.
Bon Iver.
Bon Iver did the same thing with his new album this year, and everyone fucking loved it. Like literally the same fucking thing. Like, he was like, I'm going to go electronic and not finish my songs fully and kind of leave a bunch of weird ending fuck-ups. So, my question is, what are the things that are classically hailed as bad to you that you love and would be like, no, it's one of my favorite things? Do you have any?
Favorite things, probably like bright copper kettles and woolen mittens. You can see where my head is.
I can. That's fine.
Like, do you mean critically panned things or something I'm embarrassed to like?
Well, not embarrassed. I'll mention the I'll finish with the embarrassed thing after this. But no, not something you're embarrassed about, but something that's I guess, critically or better yet, universally panned as like, ew. Like, stop. That's fucking stupid. Or like that.
I mean, I guess The Room, but a lot of people like that because it's like so bad it's good.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a different story. Like same, I guess critics panned The Benchwarmers, but I really like that movie.
That movie's all right. I don't know.
I'm trying to think of any albums that people don't really like.
'Cause I have a bunch of those that I could look at right now that I'm like, yeah, those are probably to other people pure shit. But like, the hot damn, are they good albums to me?
Yeah, like the thing is I never really think of anything that I'm like, oh, people think this is trash. Like, because you have to admit, I would say, like admitting that something's universally panned, like the only reason why you would think of it right away is because you might feel kind of embarrassed to like it. And I can't think, like, I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
This is a really tough question for me. I mean, I guess I jam out to the Sonic Adventure soundtracks, but
all right,
I don't
listen,
think those have been...
Butt Rock is a great category.
Butt Rock is dope.
And I will not lie, the first two songs, once I figured out how to use LimeWire or FrostWire, I can't remember which one it was at the time, was fucking City Escape and Live and Learn.
Those are two good songs.
Good ass song. Crush 40's all right. They all right.
Absolutely. Open Your Heart. I actually like Open Your Heart more than Live and Learn.
Which one?
Which is the theme to Sonic Adventure 1.
Oh,
it's like
yeah.
Can't hold on.
Oh, the one that
the
one where Sonic sings.
No, that's It doesn't matter now what happens. I will never give up.
I love that you just know this. This is like great. Because to me, I'm like,
yeah.
I guess. I've never finished
played those games many times.
2.
I don't blame you. They're not great.
2 is a great. I will defend 2 till the day I fucking die. 2 is an amazing game.
I mean, I enjoy 2, but it's not amazing. It's got its faults.
It's got flaws. It's totally got flaws. But
like,
I think
it's not the perfect game people make it out to be.
I'm
not saying that
either.
I don't enjoy it. I own it on multiple platforms. It's like a weird Stockholm syndrome type, like the X that keeps coming back. You know it's not good for you, but you're like, I'll be damned.
Maybe this
Keep
time,
on going for it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I guess my thought on those games is the first one. I am totally with the general populace that I can't beat the Froggy shit. I can't. The reason I stopped playing that game was because I couldn't beat the cat things. So I was like, all right, I guess this is just fucking over now. But 2, I will say, with its bugs and everything, better than 1. And I think
definitely.
the GameCube port of it kind of smoothed out a lot of glitches. But
yeah, it was the GameCube port of Sonic Adventure 1 had way more bugs.
Well, that's a director's cut.
But whereas 2 fixed a lot of it.
Yeah. But yeah, so I mean, I guess with the way I was, and then blah 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 blah. Anyways, I guess what you said earlier too about being embarrassed. That's something that I don't feel about liking Ivy Wild, the Night Bets album, which I've recommended this to almost anybody I've talked to. Maybe I was in the time and place where I needed that album because it does deal with a lot of darker I say darker. It deals with a lot of mental health stuff. It deals with a lot of stuff that most artists give it and the popular mainstream media wouldn't deal with, and stuff he really didn't fully embrace on his first album. But being embarrassed is no, because as you know, and as most people know that know me, one of my favorite all-time artists is Carly Rae Jepsen.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I won't defend her. I've never heard her first album, Tug of War. The fucking fan.
Is that what had? Is that what had Call Me Maybe?
No, because there's a story behind her second album, the one that had Call Me Maybe on it. Is that Call Me Maybe came out, and as we both know, it dominated for a while, and like it
was a catchy song.
Oh, it's a good song. I love that song. But her then record label, who I don't know, and I'm not going to go officially on record, but I want to say it was Columbia or one of those, which, I mean, hey, maybe as a whole they made a goof because they have Daft Punk now, so they're doing pretty fine, and other great people. Ooh. But that song came out, and they were like, oh, fuck. Like, do you see the money the song's making? we got to pump this out. Like, we got to do it. So they rushed her whole album. I mean, and you can tell. I think she said there's only 4 songs on that album she actually, like, worked on and, like, was content with. And one of them, of course, was not the Owl City fucking song.
It's always a good time.
It's an alright song. I'll defend that song, too, but it's not... It's
okay.
It's got problems. But Carly Rae Jepsen, as of now, with Emotion and Emotion Side B, which your boy just got on vinyl because it was Record Store Day the other day. But
congratulations.
Thank you. I mean, I'll talk about the cooler ones after this. But no, I will defend her. And like, I've had a lot of people come up to me, and a lot of stereotypical fucking people, and mainly males, be like, "Oh, I felt like you're such a little girly boy. You love that album, huh? You love that Carly Rae Jepsen." I'm like, I do. Yes, she is great.
I can't fucking stand that when people are like, "You like a pop star? Oh my god, you're such a girl, dude. You must be gay." Like, shut up. I fucking love Lady Gaga. You know that. Me and you jammed to her on our way up
Hell
to
yeah,
Maine.
we did. Dude, Lady Gaga's pretty good.
I will say, the only album better than The Fame is The Fame Monster Deluxe, because it's just The Fame Monster and The Fame put together.
Oh, okay, that's the one I have then. Because I was like, what are you talking about?
It's got like both albums.
I was like, that's just a long ass album.
Unreal.
I thought it was just a double L. I mean, which it technically is a double LP, but I just thought it like naturally was a double LP.
Yeah, I don't get why you can't like a pop star.
I won't defend Joanna though, or Joanne, or whatever.
I listened to a few songs on it. I didn't really like it that much, but
I will give her credit for taking a new direction and trying something new. I'll give her and like the thing that pissed me off, she worked with a bunch of cool people, and I want to hear their remixes. Like, I want to hear Tame Impala's remix of Perfect Illusion, or Mark Ronson's remix of it. Better yet,
she also had a good album with Tony Bennett that was in a different direction. It was like swing.
No, I mean she's almost proved that she can do almost any genre and be pretty listenable.
Yeah. Speaking of actually because there's a band that I really like that I think a lot of you know that are releasing an album in a few days, which is Gorillaz and Hudson. Have you heard any of the new songs?
No, actually, I'm not.
Wait, say
yeah. Well, I mean, here's another. Well, fuck it. This episode is going to be titled something about music or something. Fuck it. But because we talk about music a lot. But
The Sound of Music.
I'm calling it that. Fuck you. That's the name now. No. Gorillaz I've gone in and out of. I mean, obviously, their Demon Days is what is known universally as, like, one of the best Gorilla albums. And my friend...
But they don't have many.
Well, I mean, they have... Well, they don't, do they? Fuck.
This is their 5th album coming out since 1998.
Okay, well, I mean, you know what I'm saying, though. Like, Demon Days had all their hits.
Yeah.
Or at least the songs that people like me would know. And my friend was very big. Shout out to Aiden Grennan, if you're listening. He was, like, introduced me mainly to a lot of Gorillaz stuff, and was like... He liked them kind of in the way I like Daft Punk, at that we all know it's Damon Albarn, or I don't think that's how you pronounce his name.
Albarn.
Damon Albarn. But he's these people. He's other people, which I love that Daft Punk does that they become the robots.
Yeah, it's
I love that.
I kind of like his. Damien's the main songwriter, and then the other member of Gorillaz is Jamie Hewlett. I hope I'm saying his last name right.
I think that's right.
And he does all the art, like the characters.
Yeah.
2D, Murdoch, Noodle, and Russell.
Yeah.
And so they're like half and half of it.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I just really I like the story behind all the characters. And I think a lot of their songs, like, I'll even admit, like, I couldn't get into at first, but the more I listen, the more I'm really into it. I think maybe that might be a little bit of it, because, I mean, I love Demon Days. That's, like, probably my favorite album by them. But, like, at first I couldn't really get into anything on Plastic Beach.
I liked Plastic Beach, actually.
I love Plastic
That's one
Beach
of the
now.
few Gorilla albums that when it came out, like, I actually gave a fuck about.
You heard Rhinestone Eyes off?
Yeah,
of it?
no, Rhinestone Eyes. Up on Melancholy Hill is one of my favorite.
Ooh.
Rhinestone Eyes. There's a lot.
Stylo's really good with it's Stylo, which has Mos Def in it, and I can't remember the guy, but he does the singing that besides Damien Albarn, and he sounds like JonTron.
Oh,
like
okay.
when JonTron sings. So listen, I'm gonna send you that song after.
Yeah, no, do it up.
It sounds exactly like him.
Well, do it, because actually, if we're talking, we can keep talking about music. This week has been not a big music week for me, but I mean, I got a lot of shit. Obviously, I went to Record Store Day. I got my 2 exclusives that I was looking for. The Tuxedo vinyl, Thank You. It's just the only way they've released that song besides on YouTube. Obviously, YouTube to MP3 it if you can, guys. But the only...
We're not indoning illegal actions on this.
Well, I just told you that I legally fucking bought it! Like, fuck!
You're telling other people too. We're not I will not be a part of this.
There's only 1,000 copies.
I'm cutting out my audio right now.
Okay, fine, fucking cut it out. I'll fucking tell the people. Listen, there's only 1,000 copies. If you can't get your hands on it and you need to, maybe have it in your library, do it that way. But I got that, and I had Mayor Hawthorne, who was in Tuxedo, one of the halves of Tuxedo, his EP that he released. I got a couple other things. But no, the music that's come out, Paramore. Are you a big fan of them? Oh, haha, you cut your fucking audio out, you bitch. Oh, fuck you.
I actually did.
Well, I'm fucking leaving it in there and doubling my audio so I'll talk to myself.
I'm recording right now on video. I don't know if we can put that in, but...
I'll try. If not, I'll just mute your video and put it in. But,
Was the goof really worth it?
I don't think the gap...
But yeah, I like Paramore.
They just released a new song, Hard Times, off an upcoming album. And I've never been a fan of Paramore, really. I'm not into pop punk. And, like, if you've heard me and Steph talk about music, which you could have if you listened to other shows, and there's something coming in the future, so if I'm talking to you from the future, you've heard our conversations.
Does Paranormal Pals have anything to do with pop punk?
All right, Paranorm Pals, first of all.
I'm sorry for adding another syllable.
Well, we're all over the place. It's worse than us. I'm editing it. I say worse, not in content. I just mean in jumping around. Like today, you heard us somehow go from Sound of Music to fucking Hayden Christians and why fucking George Lucas sucks.
Yeah, this episode feels like is just ADD.
Which is fine.
Like
most episodes.
Yeah.
But anyways, so our show does that, and we do talk about a little bit of everything. We talked about the Babadook in episode 2, clones. So there's a lot of fun stuff, but like we do go into everything. So we talk about music too. And I couldn't. I couldn't.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of pop punk, to be honest.
Yeah,
like,
I can't.
I mean, I like Paramore's first album and like
Riot?
Blink-182 and such. Yes,
right.
But like I don't know. Like I was trying to listen like modern pop punk. No, if you like it, you like it. I'm not gonna be like, oh, how could you? But I don't think it's that good. Like sometimes instrumentally it is, but I just think the voices sound too whiny.
Yeah.
I think the lyrics are a little too whiny. I just can't get down with it. Like, it doesn't relate to me all that much. And, like, to me, some of the people, at least the people that I know who are really into it, excluding a few who are, like, my really, really good friends that I know listen to it. But, like, a lot of random people I know, they're, like, really judgmental in that crowd of people.
Yeah.
Like, and the thing is like, our friends like Steph and stuff who have, like, talked about it, they're like, yeah, like a lot of people are. So,
yeah,
like,
we talked about that on our I think our Sunday sit down. I don't know if I kept the audio in. That's another audio that's gonna come out soon.
Well, she's talked to me about it.
There's that people are
like
mean.
How they would be. Yeah, like especially if you're like a girl inside that kind of setting. I've heard as
well.
Oh
no, that's horrible. It's horrible.
It's a shame. So I can't really get down with the music because I just think of that. I think that they're just. I don't know. It just seems very judgmental, and then you hear these lyrics which. They talk about being judged
by
like,
others. I know,
almost
right?
Exclusively, and then you have people who are trying to relate to and might be inspired by you, and then you put them down. Like
it's a weird disconnect. Fucked. But
yeah,
long way of saying this. Their new song "Hard Times" is fucking great. It has elements of dream pop, which I think I've played you an album. I'm not 100%.
Maybe.
I don't know.
I think you did, but to be honest, I
think we were talking too heavily. When I was like, yeah, we're going to play this. And then, like, it just fell kind of apart. But I will do it again. Yeah. But anyways, I would highly recommend that. The Guardians of the Galaxy 2 soundtrack just came out.
Oh, I know.
Fuck! Is it good?
Oh, my God.
Like, I mean, I know a lot of the songs just from listening to music because a lot of these songs a lot of people will know just from listening to music.
Yeah, that's because it's like it's some nice 80s pop hits.
Yeah, when I say music though, I don't mean like 80s. Like I just mean like if you've listened to a radio in the past, I don't know, fucking 20 years, you've heard at least 3 of these songs.
Yeah. Oh, I'm excited for that movie to come out.
I am too.
Yeah, but unfortunately, this episode has to run a little bit
shorter
today.
than normal.
You know, because got a few things to do and equipment's about to be.
Yeah.
Oh,
I was just gonna say, and just a note for for next week, not for us, for the listeners. I think both of our schedules officially die down a lot after next weekend.
I feel like we've been releasing on an unofficial bi-weekly schedule.
Yeah, we actually have.
An unintentional bi-weekly schedule.
Yeah.
So just be prepared for
more weekly stuff.
Some more.
And I actually have
more weekly stuff.
I mean, this is me talking to you from the future now. But if you look at my solo videos, I actually have one I actually had one Monday. And it's the final show I've done with Kelsey Orestes thus far, the teacher that you liked, that you said you listened to.
I did. I liked
so
it
we
a lot.
talk about Roosevelt, an amazing album if you guys haven't heard it. I'm going to fucking say I like two more things. Watch Shameless, it's great. Watch Gaming Historian on YouTube. I cried about Satoru Iwata. That's cool. Fun times.
Yep. And I got two little videos coming out. One is more of a Sherlock Holmes in real life type situation. Another one's a mockumentary and a documentary of the making of The Sound of Music for our play. I can go a little bit more into that because I'm not sure when this is going to be released, but me and my friend Astrid, we're inside
I've met her. She's nice.
Yeah, she's awesome. She's the best. We've been working on a documentary for The Sound of Music and a mockumentary around like our kind of group or our cast doing it. And she's been kind of at the helm of the documentary. I've been more at the helm of the mockumentary, but we both kind of work on it together and get footage and everything. And it's been great.
That's awesome.
And I'm excited to release that because I haven't really had time to do like the solo little fake vlog videos.
I need to start doing more vlogs about music. I've decided. That's what I've decided. If I do live action, that's what my videos are going to be about.
Yeah, it's just been really hard to record those lately. We talked about this more extensively
last week. Yeah,
just so you know, it's not like I haven't been doing nothing. I've had multiple like long projects that I've been working on, and hopefully soon those will get to air. And hey, I hope you enjoy them. But other than that, I'm all out of things to say tonight. Or today. It's night.
It's night. It's night where we both are, dumbass. I like being mean.
Fuck off.
No. Besides that, Record Store Day's fun. That's what I'll do. I'll do a video about Record Store Day. Cool. Fun. This is behind the scenes that you didn't need to know, but fuck it, I'm keeping it in because I'm lazy as fuck when it comes to editing sometimes. So.
Cool.
All our shit, like always. Oh, that's what I finally wanted to say. Final thing. If you guys listen to my radio shows, you've probably noticed that the past couple of weeks, or rather month and a half, haven't been new. Don't worry. As you're hearing this show, this next following Friday, when the next show goes up, I'll actually have new shows and new Sunday sit-downs and more things. And Ethan's coming back on the Sunday sit-down because we finally are going to do that album that we were supposed to do. Oh, I don't know.
Wait, the Radiohead show's
Yep, that's going to happen.
When did we plan this? I thought the Radiohead show was dead.
It was dead. I told you it was dead temporarily. All things come back to life in the magical land of fucking WRGY. So. All
right. Well, hey, we'll I guess look forward to the Radiohead show finally.
I have a lot of opinions. All right, guys. Like I said, follow shits below. Why we've never said this, but why don't you subscribe? That's awful rude that you would watch this and not subscribe.
Yeah, we got 16 of you. So
Let's
cool.
Bump up that number, baby. Let's make it 20. Let's get 4.
Right.
Let's get 4. Let's get 4.
4 more years. Oh,
whoa.
Not in our current state.
Whoa. Canada, yes.
I retract that. Bye.
Justin Trudeau's my boy.